Alright, my lovelies. We're picking it up with the dog being brought out of the house. Interesting here, okay? Well, we'll play. Let's go. Here we go.
Room on the left is where the dog is.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to stop it right here, guys. Just to make it clear, the room on the left is Kaylee's room. That's where the dog is, correct? Correct. And and her door is open. Her bedroom door is open where the dog is, right? And also, what is an issue here is, well, Maddie's door was also open because the police say, listen to what they say. We shut the door to this, meaning Maddie's room, so the dog wouldn't get in there, right? What does that mean? Well, that means Maddie's bedroom door was open. And Kaylee's room was open. And now we have to think to ourselves, okay, now we got to think to ourselves, this Murphy, or Imposter Murphy, right, just sat in that fucking room. The door was open. Maddie's door was open where Kaylee is. And we are led to believe that Murphy in here just sat there this whole, for I don't know how many hours, right? Who knows? But that's what we're led to believe. Because listen, let's listen to that again. Here we go. Hang on, guys, sorry. Gotta put the captions on. All right, on the left is where the dog is, right? That is, of course, that's Kaylee's room. We shut the door to this, meaning Maddie's room. So that the dog didn't go in there. Again, how much do you want to swallow here, guys? Look, if that is Murphy, if that dog is in fact Murphy, and both rooms were open, both doors were open, well then why wouldn't Murphy be wandering around? His owner, and he knows, he can smell his owner, I'm telling you, he knows where Kaylee is, absolutely. And you're telling me that dog just sat in that fucking room for I don't know how long? Hours. It would have to be hours, right? Right. It would have to be hours. The dog just sat in that fucking room with both doors open. Didn't wander outside the room. Didn't bother to go into Maddie's room to check on its owner, Kaylee, or Maddie. He knows both of them, right? Yeah. So, Moscow, I need you to do me a favor. When you try to write a story about a quadruple murder, you need to do a better job of making sense. Because a dog is not going to sit in a room and play fucking, I don't know, Twister, waiting for you guys just to show up to take it out of the room. No, not a puppy. Murphy's a puppy, right? Right? Murphy's 8 months old, correct? That's how old Murphy is, 8 months at this point in time? Well, you think he's going to sit in a room and play Twister by himself? Waiting for the cops to show up just to take him out of the room? Are you kidding me? Think about it, guy. Well, you know this, my God, but think about it. And what else do we know about Murphy's personality? He's mischievous. He likes to run away when he goes outside and chase stuff. He's a mischievous little puppy. Especially if he's not on a leash. He's a mischievous little puppy. And there's no way in hell that this dog who's supposed to be Murphy, if that is really Murphy, there's no way that dog is sitting under that desk for hours and doing nothing. There is absolutely no way. After a certain point in time, that dog is going to come out of that room, and it's going to go to its owner. It's going to go to where its owner is, and that is in Maddie's room. Yes, we know this, right? But there is no blood on Murphy whatsoever found, supposedly, right? No. So he never wanders the area up here. He doesn't wander to the third floor landing. He doesn't bother to go downstairs and get help. Or you know what I mean? He doesn't bother to go downstairs, I guess. He doesn't bother to see if anybody in the house is alive, right? He senses it. Right? If Dylan and Bethany are still in the house in the first floor, well, Murphy's going to know it. He's not stupid. Dogs aren't stupid. He's going to know there's somebody still in the house alive. You can hear them. Dogs have good hearing. That's the one thing about dogs, right? They have good hearing and they have good sense of smell. And Moscow, when you try to write a fucking corrupt story, you need to do a better job of these elements. Because these don't make sense here. Let's carry on. We shut the door so that the dog didn't go in where Maddie was and Kaylee were. Right? Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, we got the dog. So they're going to go in there and retrieve the dog. I don't know why they redact in Kaylee's bedroom. They redact Kaylee's bedroom. Supposedly nothing happened in Kaylee's bedroom. Right, guys? Nothing happened in Kaylee's bedroom. But they black it all out. They don't block out anything. They don't block out the common areas. They just block out rooms that aren't supposed to be part of crime. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm getting this from Zab Girl, by the way. Zab Girl.
Good.
All right, so they get Murphy, quote unquote Murphy. Let's see. That's where they are. In here. Yeah. That's where they are, supposedly. Right? Right, you shut the door because of the dog. So what does that mean? It means the door was open. Oops! Oops!
It was open.
It was open. Yeah, that's called oops. You know what that's called, guys? We shut the wrong door. Okay. Why didn't you just shut the door with the dog in it? I don't know. That would have been much easier. I don't know. No, instead they shut this door. I don't know. Why don't they just shut the door with the dog in it? Right? That's the one that's alive, supposedly. Right? That one, the dog. Okay? They're not going in. I'm not trying to be hate. I'm not trying to be grotesque. But they're not going anywhere, right? So why aren't you shutting that? Why aren't you shutting why aren't you shutting Kaylee's bedroom door? Why are you shutting this door? Or at least, you know what I'm saying? If they're going to shut one door, why are they shutting that one? Why are they shutting this one? This room doesn't have the dog in it, right? No. So even if they shut this door, then how do they know the dog's still not going to fucking walk out of the room? Moscow police, you morons. Idaho State Police, you fucking idiots. See, this is another oops in the story here. Because, look, even if you shut Maddie's room, right? Well, the other door is still open from Kaylee's room. So how do they know the dog's just not going to walk out and go down the steps and just, take a piss somewhere? They don't. This is what we call another oops, Moscow police. Hello, ding dong, ding dong, Gunderson, ding dong, right? Morons. No, they shut this door. This door doesn't have anything alive behind it, so it doesn't have a chance to walk around. Not to be a ghoul, but yeah, that's you know what I'm saying here, guys. Well, you know. So why aren't they shutting the door? Why aren't they shutting Kaylee's door? Right? That's where the dog is. And guess what? The dog can walk around. How do they know it's not going to walk around and leave the room? I have no idea. In fact, here's another good question. Why did it not? Like when Nunes gets there, when Hunter gets there, when all the cop, how is it the dog just stays there? Doesn't move, doesn't bark, doesn't do anything. It plays Twister with itself. Yeah, under the desk. Yeah. People in denial. You fucking pricks. You are so dumb. Yeah. Like, how do they know that Murphy's just not going to walk down the steps and, I don't know, run outside on its own? Because Murphy can sense now the door is open down there, right? I'm sure he can feel the draft coming up the steps because they had the front door wide open. I'm sure he knows what that's like, right? He senses the outdoors calling to him because the front door's wide. The cops are leaving the front door wide open to go in, traipsing in and out, right? And his door's open, right? Yeah. So why doesn't he just fucking walk down the steps and go out and just leave the house? Right? Or come up to one of the officers. Or I don't know, take a piss somewhere. Go down the steps and take a piss in the kitchen and contaminate the crime scene even more. I don't know. All I know is they chose the wrong door to close. Oops, Moscow police. You again, Moscow should not have a police department. Okay? Nope. So they open that door. They're opening the door to take pictures, and we got an ad. Hang on, guys, we got an ad. Yeah. All right. Take a big deep breath. Okay, let's get the dog. Come here, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, pup. Come on.
Hi. Thanks for waiting 15 hours for us to show up and
Come on.
and not do anything. Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Not like Dylan. I got a dog. Yeah, you got a dog. All right, let's see. I want to see what this dog looks like. Oh yeah, there's Dylan's knife again. That's her knife. Remember that she told Hunter to get for her? Yeah, that's it. Doesn't look so small now, does it, guys? Now, on the floor, it looked a little small, didn't it? That knife ain't that small, okay? That's got a blade on it. Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that fucker. But that would do some fucking damage. Yes, it would. That ain't no little fucking paring knife. Nope. That knife would do some damage. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Right, Dylan? Well, yes, Dylan, because you're the one that you had a hard-on for that knife for some reason. I mean, I'm sorry, Paul Stanley. I'm sorry, Dylan. You had the hots on. You had the hots on for that particular knife. The hots on. Why that knife, Dylan? You could have told Hunter to grab any knife in there. You could have told him, hey, just pick a knife at random. But that's not what you did. You told Hunter to grab that knife, that particular knife, on purpose. Specifically that knife. You didn't say to Hunter, yeah, go in there, just grab a fucking knife. I don't care what it is, just grab one. Because the boogeyman's supposed to be in the closet. Right, guys? Right. Right, Miss Dillon? Right. I hope you choke on that fucking GoFundMe money. I really do. I hope you choke on it. You know why? Well, you know why. It's blood money. It's blood money. And the blood, some of the blood you caused. In my humble opinion. Okay, so we're bringing Murphy, or either fake Murphy or real Murphy. I don't know. Let's see. Imposter Murphy.
Justin Olsen's gonna come pick this dog up and take
Justin Olsen.
And,
Did you say Mr. Olsen? Master Nature, did you say, hi everybody, it's MD again. Well, I'm not your favorite, but, well, I could be, if you wanted me to, I could be your favorite. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I belong to another right now. I belong to Maze, small corn woman. Well, I'm sorry, guys, my heart is taken, and, but, hey, if that goes south, which I got a strong feeling it will, well, it went south with Ashley. Ashley, oh my God. Guys, don't tell anybody, all right? I still kind of have feelings for her, and, I'm not sure. I'm getting all conflicted again with her, and, I don't know. I have dreams of her face. Yeah, I have like really weird dreams about her face, and, well, I'm not quite sure if they're like nice dreams or if they're like nightmares, but, her face is in them, and, thank you, MD. Hey, let's talk about that later, okay? We're talking about the dog here, all right? Well, you said Mr. Olsen, and, yeah, that reminded me. Are my kids gonna burn in the blind school? Or what's gonna happen to them, Master Nature? I really need to know, Oh my God, God. I know what you're doing, Tyrone and Stanley. I know what you're doing. You are tormenting me. All right. Yeah, we are, asshole. How did you know, you prick? You stupid prick. All right, guys, enough. All right. Let's get to the dog.
found for us.
Can you come take the dog for us down to the pound, even though its owner's sitting right here in my police car? Just saying. Yeah. Sitting in Nunez's car. Come on, dog. Where are you? I want to see you. Where are you? Show us the dog.
Do you wanna... Never mind.
Do you want to what? Never mind. Okay. Well, there's the leash.
Okay, thank you.
There's part of the dog. We're zooming right past him. Hey, did you catch that, guys? We're zooming right past what the dog looks like, aren't we? Let's see that again.
Do you wanna... Never mind.
There's the dog. Okay, there's the dog right there. I mean, it does. I mean, it's got a shaggy... let's see. Yeah, right there at the bottom. There he is. Right here. There he is. That's his head. It's his head. We can't really see him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. It goes by really quick.
Do you wanna... Never mind.
He's just hanging out. He's like, hey, I think if I hang out long enough, one of these assholes is going to get me a bacon strip, or a bacon strip, I hope.
Okay, thank you.
There he is. Now, here he is, right? Here he is. There he is. One thing I noticed about Murphy in Kaylee's TikToks and things, he has a very curly coat. He has a very, very curly coat here. His whole fucking body's curly. This dog's body is not. Now, you could say, well, he was groomed at some point here. And so they gave him a haircut. They gave him a haircut. Maybe you could say that. But let's see a little bit more. Let's go a little further, and they do take him away. So let's see. Okay. God damn it. Oh God. Oh, for fuck's sake with these fucking ads. Fuck.
Anybody that comes and goes out of here start a crime log on your end.
Hang on, guys. I want to skip to... Do we see any more of the dog here? No, we just have this asshole walking around the same route in the house. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Same. He does the same shit over and over again here. Now we're taking pictures of footprints in the snow that could have been there for, I don't know, weeks. Whatever. There's the bag that Dylan left in the yard. Yeah, there's all kinds. We're not getting into this. There's all kinds of weird shit with this. We're talking about the doggy. Any more about the dog? Where is he? Any more about the dog? And we keep going back to the same place over and over again. I don't know how many times he's been up there now, looking at the same fucking thing over and over again. All right, let's see. Any more about Murphy? There he is. There we go. Let's back up. That's probably the best full-on picture we get, maybe. There. There. All right. There. Now, that's a pretty good picture, I think, of that dog's face. That dog's face. Okay, look at that dog's face, right? Just look at the details of its face. Interesting face, right? Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. So this is Murphy. This is his eyes. He's got, okay, what are we looking at, right? So he's got fur here. He looks rather calm. I mean, he's a calm dog. He's not doing anything. Not barking. He looks sad, but anyway. But he's got, there's fur here. So, yeah, his eyes are sort of obscured because of the fur. Okay. All right, we're just going to keep that in mind, and I don't want to show you this. So that's Murphy. That's supposedly Murphy. This is what I want to show you. Let's watch this. Hang on, guys. Let's watch this.
This dog that's barking continues on long after the car they're interested in has left the area and then abruptly stops. The dog was found the next day inside the house in a bedroom with an open door. Okay,
that's not what I want to show you guys.
You guys, Kaylee Gonzalez's dog Murphy has a new Instagram account. Murphy_Gonzalez. It was created in January. This was his first post.
There he is. That's Murphy.
Day, trying to live my best life.
Okay. All right, we're going to watch this a few times, guys, okay? Just so we got an understanding of what his face looks like.
Cute.
Look at that. That is Murphy. That is Murphy. This is Murphy. Look at his face. Let's keep going.
Bump that nose. Oh. Yeah. Oh my God, look, he's running. That put a smile on your face, and it definitely put a smile on my face. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
That's Murphy's face, right? That's his face. Let's go back. Does that look like fucking Murphy to you? Does that look like Murphy? I don't know. Huh. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. That's Murphy, right? Let's watch this again.
That makes you to follow and subscribe to my channel for more empowering true crime updates.
That's Murphy's face, right? That's his face. Big. He's a fluffy dog. He's got a fluffy head, doesn't he? Yeah. He's a little runtish here. I mean, I don't know how old he is here, but if this was after the event, then obviously he's a little older, right? So, but But look at his face, though. Look at his face here. And then let's go back. Does that look like Murphy to you? Is that the same dog? Or does that look like a totally different fucking dog to you? I don't know. Let's play this a little more and see if we can see him a little better. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better there. Little better. You can see the shape of his head more here, which is good. I mean, they could have gotten him a haircut prior to this happening. Kaylee could have gotten him a haircut, you know, because he is a very curly dog. So, all right. Well, that's Murphy, right? Okay, it's Murphy. I don't know. Let's see if we can see him a little better here. All right, there he is. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's back up a little bit. We get more of his body. Okay, there he is. Okay, that's a really good picture. Okay, that's a good picture of him, right? That's a good picture of Murphy. Better picture. We can see his full face, his full head. It looks like he's got jowls here. Well, not jowls, but it looks like he's got, yeah. It looks like he's got fur hanging down off where his face is. Right? That's what it looks like. He's got, right? Doesn't look like he got fur hanging down here. Weird. I mean, he could have gotten a haircut. Kaylee could have gotten him a haircut. I'm thinking maybe that's what this is. I mean, I don't know. It's whoever gave him a haircut did a really shitty job. Maybe Kaylee did it herself. I don't know. But I wouldn't consider this a good fucking haircut for a dog. I mean, I feel bad for him. He looks kind of weird. Sorry, Murphy. I'm just saying. Well, chicks do they'll give you haircuts and they'll fuck everything. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, and look. Okay, so that's Murphy, right? Skinny little dog. Skinny here. Really skinny. All right, let's go back. Okay, so remember that. And let's just watch this a little bit and see if it's just the same dog. That's Murphy.
You guys, Kaylee Gonzalez's dog Murphy has a new Instagram account, Murphy_Gonzalez. It was created in January. This was his first post. It says here, missing my mom.
Missing my mom. Missing my mom every day, but trying to live my best life. I got to admire her beauty in the sky this evening. Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you. Yeah. Little sickos, huh? Little sickos. Missing my mom every day, but trying to live my best life. I got to admire her beauty in the sky this evening. I don't think Murphy would say that. I think you say, Jack Decor is a fucking asshole, and I wish it was him that got fucking dispatched, because he's a real prick, and he cries and whines a lot about shit. In fact, that's why my mom broke up with him like 4 times, because he's a whiny little baby bitch. Actually, that's what that should say. Yeah, that's what, Murphy, next time let me write your stuff for you. I'll tell the truth, I promise. Okay? Yeah, that's what it should say. My dad's a whining fucking asshole, and that's why my mom broke up with him 4 times. And unfortunately for her, the last time she broke up with him, my dad was a prick, and I think he had a hand in doing something to her. Yeah. P.S. Somebody please get me out of here. This guy's a real asshole, and he whines like a little baby all the time. And he whines more than I do, and I'm the dog. And it should say, and I guess that's part of the reason why my mom broke up with him again for the 4th fucking time. Yeah. And guess what, guys? I was planning on going to Texas with her. Yeah, not this fucking asshole. I want nothing to do with this guy. Sincerely, Murphy. Here you go, right? Sorry, guy. I really am. I mean, if this is indeed you, I don't know. I have no idea. I hope it is. I hope you didn't die. I really do. I hope Murphy did survive. But is that Murphy? Is that the same dog? Does that look like the same dog to you guys? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why we're blocking these. Why are we blocking stuff out here? Why are we blocking them out now? The fuck?
Moscow 113, I have 5 missions to run.
God damn. Hey guys, did you guys watch this show yet? I don't know. I kind of caught the first part of it. Anyway. Alright, let's see. Where is he?
And the last one's by Vin.
Okay, they still have Murphy there. I don't know what they're waiting for. I guess they're waiting for the guy to show up. Mr. Olsen, I think. Or somebody. They're waiting for him to take it to the pound. But he still has a dog there. Remember though. Oh, that's a really good picture. Remember, Jack Decor cannot be a part of that, right? Jack Decor can't be with them. The others across the street. That's why Jack Decor's in the police car over here. Nunes' police car here. Yeah. They do this on purpose to separate. Because, again, why? Because then they're going to have to explain what to do after this point. And they don't want to deal with that. It would be, again, it's an extra scene that we don't want to deal with. Right? Because if Jack's standing right over here with the others, well, Murphy was going to be like, well, first of all, Jack's going to be like, going to have some sort of interaction with him, I think, Hey, give the dog to me. That's my dog. Is he okay? How about this, Jack Decor? And Jack Decor probably has no emotions whatsoever. And they're probably like, man, this guy, he ain't going to be a good actor in this situation. What are we going to do with him? Hey, Joe, what are we going to do with him? Just stick him in the fucking car. I don't know. The kid can't act for shit. He's a psychopath, man. I don't know. He's a sociopath. Put him in the car. Yeah. Because, look, if Jack Decor's standing out, if he's like a normal human being, which none of these people are. But anyway, if he was standing out here with them, he's going to be like, oh, hey, Murphy, hey, baby, how you doing? Like, oh, my God, are you okay? Right, something like that if you actually like the dog, or if you actually love the dog. You're going to be like, oh, my God, come here, baby, come here, or whatever you're going to say, something like that. Or you're going to ask the cops, oh my God, is he okay? I mean, did anything happen to him? He looks okay to me, but is he hurt in any fashion? I don't know, like normal people would ask those questions, right? Not Idaho, I'm sorry. Not Idaho, I'm just saying normal people, okay? I know, guys. Look, I'm not trying to put down everybody from Idaho. What I'm trying to say is anybody involved in this case, that's who I'm talking about, okay? All these fucking weirdos, all these inbred fucking idiots, that's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the whole entire population of Idaho. Just like 75% of it. But you know what I mean? That's all. Old Master Nature, why you do that? Sorry, guys, hang on. Back up, let's back up. I'm back up. There he goes. He's like, get me the fuck away from these weirdos.
Thank you so much, dude.
Here. You hear them in the back. Listen, you hear them in the background say Murphy. A couple of them actually say Murphy. Listen. They say Murphy. Murphy. Murphy.
Come on.
Murphy again. We hear Murphy again. Then we hear Murphy. Whose voice was that? Then we hear Murphy. Is that officers come up here? We hear Murphy. And then we hear Murphy. Murphy. Hear that? Murphy. I don't know who said that. I don't know if it's this Olsen or whoever this. I don't know if it's him saying it. But somebody says Murphy or Murphy. Trying to get his attention or something. Murphy. Murphy. Like Murphy.
Thank you so much, dude.
And they're talking about the dog, what they're going to do. They redact it so we don't understand what they're going to do. Thanks, Moscow police. No reason to redact this out. Nope. Not at all.
And early reports are that they saw somebody come in the house with a mask on.
Had her screaming? And didn't do anything for 8 hours? Yeah, remember that? Alright, guys, that's enough. Anyway, I hope you find that interesting. You know, so here's the question. What do you think? Is that the same dog? I don't know. I mean, they look similar, right? Similar kind of dog. Similar kind of dog. I mean, I don't know. I could definitely say it seems like a similar kind of dog. You know? It does. No. But then again... Yeah. That's Murphy. That's Murphy. Right? I don't know. I don't know, guys.
You guys, Kaylee Gonzalez's dog Murphy has a new Instagram account.
All right, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's see if we... Okay, I'm going to end it here then. But let's see if there's any more that is just her, right? With him... Here, where's that one? Hang on. Yeah, that's Murphy. Hey, not again. I hate doing this shit. Alright, guys, we're going to leave it there. Hey, beautiful night tonight, guys. I hope you have a beautiful night. We're going to end it right there, guys. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Hope you like that. Hey, I don't know. I mean, they look very similar. Well, hey, tell me what you think. Do you feel that's the same dog? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if I could say with 100% certainty that that's the same dog. I don't think I can. I don't know. They look similar, yes. But anyway, all right, guys. Beautiful night. All right, beautiful night tonight. Hope you're having a wonderful night. We'll pick it up tomorrow, baby. All right, love you all, babies. All right, bye-bye, 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 babies.